Hello everyone and welcome back to Shqipify. In today's lesson, we are covering one of the most important topics in Albanian grammar, rasat, the grammatical cases. We will go through all 5 cases, both indefinite and definite forms, but we'll only go through the singular number this time and not the plural, so as to not make the video super long and overcomplicated, and we will go through how nouns change depending on their role in the sentence. We will follow the standard order used in Albanian schools, which is rasa emërore, nominative, gjinore, genitive, dhanore, dative, kallëzore, accusative, and in the end, rrjedhore, ablative. But first, let's start with this question. What are cases? Cases show the function of a noun in a sentence. Okay? It's the function that a noun plays in a sentence. Instead of using the order of words in a sentence like English does, Albanian uses endings and structures. Another term is it's an inflected language, inflected for case. Each noun has an indefinite form, for example, liber, një liber, a book, and a definite form, libri, the book. Libri. So let's start with the first case, which is the nominative case. Rasa emërore. Nominative case. The function of a noun in the nominative case is the subject of the sentence. The subject of the sentence. Therefore, it answers to the questions who, kush, or what. Çfarë. Kush dhe çfarë indicate the subject in the sentence. For example, in the masculine, we have the word liber, book. Indefinite is liber, a book. And in the definite is libri, the book. Likewise, in the feminine, vajz. In the indefinite is një vajz, a girl. Or in the definite, vajza, the girl. So let's see some examples of the nominative case. Një liber është në tavolinë. Okay, a book is on the table. Një liber është në tavolinë. Çfarë është në tavolinë? What is on the table? The question to find the subject. Një liber është në tavolinë. A book is on the table. A book being the subject of what is on the table. Libri është në tavolinë. The book is on the table. Çfarë është në tavolinë? Libri është në tavolinë. What is on the table? The book is on the table. Again, libri the subject, here in the definite form. Një vajz është këtu. A girl is here. Një vajz është këtu, indefinite. Vajza është këtu. The girl is here. Vajza është këtu. Alright, let's move now to the second case, the genitive case. Rasa gjinore. Rasa gjinore. The function of the noun in the genitive case is to show possession, and it answers the questions of whom or of what, I kujt, e kujt, or të kujt, depending on the number and gender of the possessed, or I kujt, I çfarë, e çfarë, or të çfarë. We will see that more concretely in the examples. For example, our masculine noun, liber, in the indefinite would be I një libri or e një libri, of a book. If the noun that is of the book, for example, the cover of the book would be copertina e një libri, because it's in the feminine. But if we have another noun in the masculine, it will be I një libri, of a book. In the definite, we have I librit, of the book, or e librit, of the book. In the feminine, vajz, we have in the indefinite I një vajze, or e një vajze. And in the definite, I vajzës, or e vajzës. Our examples for this one: Kopertina e një libri është e kuqe. The cover of a book is red. Kopertina e një libri është e kuqe. Kopertina e çfarë është e kuqe? Kopertina e një libri. Kopertina e librit është e kuqe. The cover of the book is read. Now it's defined, it's definite, it's of the book, and you know what book I'm talking about, not just a book. Copertina e librit është e kuqe. Likewise in the feminine, libri I një vajze është këtu. A girl's book is here, literally the book of a girl is here. Libri I një vajze është këtu. And in the definite, libri I vajzës është këtu. The book of the girl is here, or the girl's book is here. Libri I vajzës është këtu. Moving on, we have the dative case, rasa dhanore. The function of the noun in the dative case is to show an indirect object, and it answers the questions to whom. The question, to whom? Kujt, to whom? Again, our masculine noun liber. In the indefinite would be një libri, and in the definite, librit. As you can see, we are only removing the article from the genitive, and we will have the dative case. The endings are exactly the same. Likewise, in the feminine gender, we have indefinite një vajze. Remember the genitive? I një vajze or e një vajze. Now we only have një vajze, and in the definite, vajzës, to the girl, vajzës. Let's look at the examples. I dhash një liber një djali. To form a better sentence, I had to use another word rather than the word një liber. It was taking too long. So I dhash një liber një djali. I gave a book to a boy. Një djali. But I dhash librin djalit. I gave the book to the boy. Okay? I gave the book to a boy. Ja dhash një djali. I gave the book to the boy. I dhash librin djalit. In the feminine, I fola një vajze. I spoke to a girl. I fola një vajze. I fola vajzës. I spoke to the girl. I fola vajzës. Next case, we have the accusative case, rasa kallëzore. Rasa kallëzore. The noun in the accusative case has the function of a direct object, and it answers the questions whom or what. Kë, çfarë. Kë and çfarë. Kë for people, çfarë for things. Masculine noun, liber. In the indefinite, një liber. In the definite, librin. As you can see, in the indefinite, the nominative and in the accusative case have the same form. Një liber in the nominative, një liber in the accusative. But in the definite, they're different. Libri in the nominative, but here librin. The characteristic ending of the accusative is n. And in the feminine, we have vajz. Indefinite, një vajz, the same as the nominative, but the definite is vajzën. Vajzën. We'll see them in the examples. Bleva një liber. I bought a book. Çfarë bleva unë? What did I buy? Bleva, an object. Një liber, a direct object of what I bought. Një liber. Bleva librin. I bought the book. Bleva librin. Now I've defined the book. Pash një vajz në park. Indefinite. I saw a girl, an indefinite girl, at the park. Pash një vajz në park. Kë pash unë? Whom did I see? Një vajz. Pash vajzën në park. I saw the girl at the park. Pash vajzën në park. Kë pash unë? Vajzën. And the last one is the ablative case, rasa rrjedhore. The ablative case is almost identical to the dative case. It is only used with some prepositions, but most commonly pray, from. So the function of the noun in the ablative case is to show origin. Sometimes it's also used with two nouns when, for example, you have dit pune, a work day. When you have two nouns and one of them is the modifier of the other, like dit, day, and pun, work. Dit pune, a a work day. Dit pune, a day of work, literally, or from work. The origin of this day is from work, is to show what it's made of. It's purely logical. Anyways, but to continue with our line of reasoning here with our examples, we have liber. In the indefinite would be prej një libri, prej një libri. And in the definite, prej librit, prej librit. As you can see, the endings are exactly like the dative. We're only adding prej. Likewise in the feminine, vajz, prej një vajze, or in the definite, prej vajzës, prej vajzës. As the examples show, ky fragment shkëputet prej një libri të vogël. This fragment is taken from a small book. Ky fragment shkëputet prej një libri të vogël. Këtë fragment e shkëputa prej librit tënd. I took this fragment from your book. Prej librit tënd. Këtë fragment e shkëputa prej librit tënd. Këtë gjë e mësova prej një vajze në park. To keep our girl at the park example, I learned this from a girl at the park. Këtë gjë e mësova prej një vajze në park. Këtë gjë e mësova prej vajzës që pam dje. Should be underlined there, prej vajzës. Sorry, I forgot. Këtë gjë e mësova prej vajzës që pam dje. I learned this from the girl, definite, that we saw yesterday. Këtë gjë e mësova prej vajzës që pam dje. Very well. Here you have a chart for the masculine noun liber, which means book, and you have the cases, nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, and ablative. You have it in the indefinite, so rasa e mërore, trajta e pashquar, indefinite form, liber. For example, një liber është në tavolinë. In the definite, në rasën e mërore, nominative case, you have libri, the book. An example, libri është në tavolinë, the book is on the table. Në rasën gjinore, in the genitive case, in the indefinite, I një libri or e një libri, of a book. If the possessed object is masculine, we have I një libri. If it's feminine, e një libri. For example, kopertina e një libri është e kuqe. The cover of a book is red. Kopertina e një libri është e kuqe. Or in the definite, we have I librit or e librit. Për shembull, kopertina e librit është e kuqe. The cover of the book is red. Kopertina e librit është e kuqe. In the dative case, në rasën dhanore, we have in the indefinite një libri. As you can see here, we only remove the article I or e from the genitive, and we have the dative, një libri. Për shembull, I dhash një libri, një kopertinë. It's not the best sentence, but just to keep the example with the word liber. I gave to a book a cover. I gave a cover to a book. I dhash një libri, një kopertinë. In the definite, we have librit. I shtova një faqe librit. I added a page to the book. I shtova një faqe librit. In the accusative case, në rasën kallëzore, in the indefinite, një liber. As you can see, it's exactly the same as the rasa e mërore, the nominative case, liber or një liber, and in the accusative, liber or një liber. We add the word një in the indefinite just to sort of help us navigate through the indefinite form. But the një, which means one, or a book, one book, is completely optional. The example for një liber, bleva një liber. I bought a book. Çfarë bleva unë? What did I buy? Një liber. The definite accusative is librin, the book. For example, bleva librin. I bought the book. Bleva librin. And lastly, the ablative case, rasa rrjedhore, prej një libri. Again, as you can see, it's exactly the same with the dative. We're only adding prej. I used pray because this is how we learned it at school in Albania to notice the ablative case. You add pray to the dative. So for example, we have fragmenti shkëputet prej një libri të vogël. The fragment is taken from a small book. Fragmenti shkëputet prej një libri të vogël. Or prej librit in the definite, fragmenti shkëputet prej librit tënd. The fragment is taken from your book. Prej librit tënd, from your book. It's definite, it's your book. Librit. Likewise, we have the chart for the feminine noun vajz, a girl. In the nominative case, rasa emërore. In the indefinite, një vajz or vajz. For example, një vajz është këtu. A girl is here. Një vajz është këtu. In the definite, vajza, the girl. Vajza është këtu. The girl is here. In the genitive case, në rasën gjinore, I një vajze or e një vajze, I një vajze when the possessed object is masculine and e një vajze when the possessed object is feminine. For example, libri I një vajze është interesant. The book of a girl is interesting. Libri I një vajze është interesant. In the definite, e vajzës or I vajzës, again, I vajzës if the possessed object is masculine and e if the possessed noun is feminine. So, libri I vajzës është interesant. The book of the girl is interesting. So, the girl's book or the book of the girl is interesting. First, in the indefinite, the book of a girl, it's not defined. The book of the girl, the is the defining or the definite article. Here we have the ending us to show the genitive case for the feminine noun. Dative case, rasa dhanore, një vajze. Again, we only remove the article from the genitive case. I fola një vajze. I spoke to a girl. Kujt, remember the question. Kujt I fola? To whom did I speak? I fola një vajze. I spoke to a girl. In the definite, vajzës I fola, vajzës. Kujt I fola? I fola vajzës. I spoke to the girl. In the accusative case, rasa kallëzore, një vajz, again the same in the indefinite just as the nominative case. Pash një vajz. I saw a girl. Kë pash unë. Whom did I see? Pash një vajz. I saw a girl. In the definite, we have vajzën, the girl. For example, pash vajzën. I saw the girl. Pash vajzën. Kë pash unë. Whom did I see? Unë pash vajzën. I saw the girl. And lastly, the ablative case, rasa rjedhore, prej një vajze. Just like the dative, but we add the preposition prej. E mora prej një vajze. I took it from a girl. So like I took the book from a girl. E mora librin prej një vajze. So it shows the origin of where I took it. Vajzës in the definite, or prej vajzës I meant, sorry. So they're prej vajzës. E mora prej vajzës. I took it from the girl. E mora prej vajzës. Congratulations! Now you understand the full system of Albanian cases, including both definite and indefinite forms. Of course, we only did the singular number of nouns this time, but in another video we'll do the plural as well. I just didn't want to overwhelm you with so much information. Take your time with this topic. It takes some time, it's a little more complicated, there's a lot of endings, but it is essential for mastering Albanian. If this lesson helped you, please subscribe to Shqipify, hit the like button, and comment below with any questions that you might have. And if you're serious about becoming fluent in Albanian with one-on-one tutoring, please send me an email at shqipify@gmail.com, which you can find in the description below. Otherwise, I'll see you all in our next video. Faleminderit dhe miropafshim!